Morning everyone, Carol here from Carol's Crafty Ways. Hope you're all doing okay. I'm just going to put the light on, the other light, to give us a bit more light. Hope you're all doing okay. The sun's shining finally, thank goodness. Anyway, today I've got the Betterpress out. I bought my Betterpress a while back and I really haven't used it to its full potential. I've kind of had a play around with it. I've bought 1 or 2 different plates for it. I know that you can emboss with it, you can foil with it, and you can stamp with it. So I'm gonna try and do a series of videos doing different sort of things with it, but we'll start with a few videos of stamping. Today I'm going to be using this one. Sorry, it's folded over. Season's Greetings Evergreens. You get some trees and you actually get a sentiment. You get sentiments with quite a few of them. I like more of a heartfelt sentiment, but I'll probably stamp it just so we can see what that looks like. So we're going to use that. We're going to use inks. Now you can use with it, you can use the Betterpress inks or you can use VersaFine. VersaFine are a little bit more juicy. So I think for me they do work a little bit better. So today we're going to use one of each and you'll see. So we're going to use Olympia Green, and there is a blue one, but it's a darker one. That one, Cosmic Sky. So they're the ones we're going to use. You get these and you can either get them in the big ones or you can get packs of 4 in the little ones, and I think for the Betterpress they're the best ones. Now in terms of cleaning, because you do need to clean and keep your plates clean, I use this archival ink cleaner and a lint-free, very dirty cloth, but it's fine for this, a lint-free cloth. So I'll show you how we clean it shortly. Now I'm just going to make some A6 cards, and I've got a couple of panels cut. We're going to do the trees in a blue and a green, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up the top. Now when I was playing around with this, I actually stamped it and then inked it, and then I did the opposite, and I prefer it if you actually ink it first and then do the stamping. So we'll do that. Now I think my Stormy Sky is in need of a re-ink, so you'll need to bear with me. This is watercolour card. Now you can buy the Betterpress own make watercolour card, but seriously guys, you really don't need to. You really do not need to. Any watercolour card, smooth watercolour card, this is smooth, hot pressed, will be absolutely fine. There's an air on there somewhere. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come not quite halfway down. Not quite halfway down. Just want to get this top so we've got a bit of a sky. What I am doing is I'm going to get a piece of kitchen towel as well. To just, that's not a clean piece of kitchen towel, is it? Because I wipe my paintbrushes on it when I'm painting. Because I don't want to get ink on the bottom bit. And I know what I'm like. And I just want to fade it down into the and that's that. Okay, so we're going to do both pieces the same. So we'll get this one inked up now. This is just Distress Oxide, as you know, Stormy Sky colour. You can use Faded Jeans. You can have a darker sky if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But I quite liked it with just the blue. The lightish blue. bought some easy plates like this one, and I've got another one. I'll show you, it's just got Noel on it. I'll do a video on that one next. But I've also got some more complex ones that you need to colour in. I wasn't sure when I bought it whether I would like it, and as always it kind of sits there until I've got my mojo to have a look and play. Okay, so I'm okay with both of those. Pop them up there. Just clean this board. Okay, so I'll start off by doing the one in blue. Now, this comes on a magnetic, and then you get this base plate. Now, as you can see, your base plate does get dirty, and I'm a bit of a, I don't like that. So I just made this, which works quite well. I don't know where I got it from. It's a piece like of packaging acetate type thing, and I just cut it down to fit. It may have even come with this, I can't remember. And then you get your top plate, which comes with American sizes on, unfortunately. But if you're in the UK, that's a bit, you've got to do some calculations to get it back down, but it's pretty easy. Mine are A6. So I'm gonna, because I want the trees, as I want it that way with the trees at the bottom. So I'm just gonna line this up best I can within the grid line that we've got, because A2 is just, it's wider that way. Okay, so you need to tape it down. I've just got some low tack tape there. Okay, and then we're going to put our trees on at the bottom here, as close to the bottom as we can. Okay, and then we're going to take Cosmic Sky, and we're literally just gonna, I just do circular motions to begin with, making sure you get it top, and then do some tapping. And that's basically it. Just make sure you are lined up. That's centralized. Okay. And then, as I say, that's going at the top, sky bit. And then we're just gonna bolt that on like that. And then take the plates out of your Spellbinders. And I just wind, I'll bring this in, sorry. I'll just wind it through once, then I come back. And then I'll go through again and come back. Okay. And that's what you get, which I think is pretty good. I'm pleased with that. I may come down a little bit further with the sky, but let's see. Okay, doke. So I'm going to pop that there to dry. I'm going to take this off here and put it onto my board. And we're going to clean this up with the archival cleaner. And all you do is, this has got like a sponge top on it, is you just bring that on and then just wipe off with a cloth. You can get a little fine brush if you want to get into, but this seems to work okay for me. Put that to one side. I was looking for the lid, but it's already on it. Okay, now we're going to bring it back again. This dries more like instantly, and I want the trees to be further up this time, because on this one I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to get some little animals out. I think that's it. Okay, we'll get this in place. So again, you want the sky at the top. So let's just wind this up. Let's get another piece of tape. I don't know what happened to that other one. Hopefully you can hear me okay, because unfortunately the microphone needs a charge. I did film this and I hadn't realised that the microphone wasn't charged up. Right, now we're going on with the green. Now you see how what I mean about it being more juicy? Well, I think they are anyway. So, same technique. And you see what I mean about it going onto your bottom part, which is why I have that. Okay, same again, go through, come back, go through and come back. And that's what we get, which I like. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, I'm going to clean this straight away. I'm just going to clean that up as well, because I just like to make sure that you clean it straight away and it doesn't dry on then and get stuck into those little embossed bits. And I'll just show you quickly the sentiment. Just got a piece of scrap. Again, I would use watercolour card. That's one way round, isn't it? Okay, so let's take, we'll get the black. And I will use VersaFine because I do want it to become quite, this one's not been opened. I want it to become quite dark, prominent, whatever you want to call it. Through, once back, through again, and back. Now, as you can see, it does kind of go through quite dark. I can't say as I'm keen on the sentiments, but as I say, I like heartfelt sentiments, but we'll put that to one side as well. We'll wait for it to dry before we do any cutting. I'm just going to move this out of the way. And I'm just bringing in my cardio folder of stamps because I want some little animals. This one will be okay with those little ones on there, just to pop on the bottom. Out the way. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this back in its folder out of the way. Okay, so we'll take the green one first that we did. and we'll just pick up some really little animals, just some really small ones. Is he too big? He's too big. Just want some little ones. And a little stamp block. So those little ones eating the blackberries there. Okay. And what else have we got in here? Got a little horse, I think it is here. I'll have that. I think it's a donkey actually. And then one little more one if we've got one. I'll have this one here, which is like a little stag in the centre just there. Okie doke. Onto one side. We'll pop that over there so it's drying, and we'll come back to this one. And I think I am going to go down a little bit further with the blue. So I just catch the top of the trees. I don't want to come too far down. What I'm now going to do is I've got some bleed proof white. I am just going to put a little bit of this white on here with some water. I'll water it down slightly. And just do, you don't want too much on your paintbrush, just do some snow in the trees at the top. And just come down a little bit. You don't want it full on at all. That's enough. Clean that brush up. And then I'm going to take the fan brush. This is quite expensive, but it literally would last forever. And then we're just going to do some snow splatters. Okay, pop that to one side to dry. It does make a bit of a mess when you use splatters. Then we'll come back to this one. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to take some watercolour pens, some different greens. And I am literally just gonna, there is no sort of method here. I'm literally just colouring little bits in. And I'm going to go in with 3 colours, and I'm going to go in with some water. That's the first one. And this one, that's right. Okay, and then take a paintbrush and just blend that in. Okay, it's quite close today. Okay, then we're going to take, I think, weathered hickory smoke, sorry, and a really, really narrow stencil brush. And I just want to put a bit of grounding underneath these little and then a little bit underneath the trees here. Just like that. Now we can either, let's try and cut this out now. So you can just see then what the sentiments look like. It's not stuck. Again. Let's get a bit more tape. Perhaps the tape once. This is really, really low tack tape though. Very low tack. Which is great for die cutting, but it's not so good on watercolour card. Okay, let's run that. Got a plate missing. No, that's right. I've got the adapter plate missing. As I say, I don't know if I'll use this. We'll see. And that cuts that out. So it's quite nice. But I'm just more of a sort of heartfelty sentiment person. But if you just wanted something simple, pop this, I don't know where the packaging is, in here with that so we don't lose it. And then you can just see what that's like on the top. It's not too bad. I don't want it to cover up the trees, so we'll perhaps put it there. Okay, so we can come back now and we'll stamp a sentiment on this one. I've got some quite nice Christmas ones here. Another Christmassy one somewhere. Here we go. I'm just going to go with Merry Christmas and a Joyful New Year. Just in the corner there. I'll use the burst fine. Sorry if my head's in the way. There we go. I'll pop that back because I'm terrible for losing sentiments as well. So I don't put them back on and then they fall off the blocks. What I am going to do is take a brown ink and just do the trunks on these. There we go. Get that in a moment. Okay, so now we can just mount these onto here. Just be careful because that is still wet. Just do this one first. Okie doke. I'm going to take my tape roller. Just pop this to the front of the card. Like that, and then this can just be glued on. Not want to come out. Oh, it's coming. And then pop that top of there, straight. And you've got a quick and easy, really effective Christmas card. If you wanted to put some snow on the trees, you can. I didn't want to on that one. Okay. Let me just blast this because that's still dry, that sentiment's still wet. Good idea if I plugged in. And we'll do the same again. We'll put some tape. Pop this. Onto the front. And that's it. Another very, very simple Christmas card that's quite effective. So I'll do some more. As I said, I want to try that Noel one first next. Got some ideas with that one. And then I'll try doing some foiling. Okay, thanks for watching. If I could ask you to please like, share, and and subscribe. That would be brilliant. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.